Ugh.
And welcome to another episode of Chopping Samples in Koala with me, your host, Bird Boss. On today's episode, I'm going to be working with a little low-key jazz sample. When something is off, when you're not feeling right, jazz can have kind of healing properties. So that's what I'm hoping to tap into today. So let's get right into it. I already have my sample loaded up here on the first bank. What I'm going to do is hit Tools. I'm going to go to Auto Chop. I'm going to go to Auto Chop and I'm going to go to Lazy. I'm going to hit Choke Group 1 and then I think I'm going to hit Playthrough. And hit Play. I'm just tapping to the beat. And I know some of these are going to be off, and that's okay. Always go back and fix them. You know, the start point oftentimes with Lazy is like either late or early, but you go back, you adjust it. This is kind of a quick way to get a lot of chops. We got a couple cool little we got a couple options there. I think I'm gonna just go with that top one. I forgot what. Alright, I think I'm gonna use that little snippet for the intro. So let's start there. Let's see what the BPM is. I'm gonna double this. 68 times 2, that's way too slow, so 120 something. Let's see, 130. People do ask me, how do I find the BPM? How do I find the tempo? It's really just, all I can say is it's a lot of practice and trial and error. Don't get discouraged because you can't find the BPM or you can't get things on beat. It's a lifelong process, and it takes like a long time to kind of like just hear tempos and hear music in a way where you can kind of like adjust it and slow it down and pitch it up to match. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm hungover. All right, let's just try this. I don't think this is it, but let's try it. Let me put it on the grid. This is a good time to adjust to make sure that it's not. Okay. And this one I had the other loop. This one was like. Nice and simple. It's a good time to hit edit and adjust your start points to make sure that they're all kind of where they should be. Like here you can see kind of this big gap. But since this is such a simple sequence, you can see here just 4 chops there, 4 chops here. Maybe adding a little bit of play with that start point will keep it from being so rigid, and you'll add this swing by kind of like, all right, delaying where it starts. Sometimes it can be too much, but if you play with it, you can add a cool groove like this little middle snare here. And then I'll adjust this one. hasn't forgotten about my intro either. Let's do that. Let's add a little bit of the vinyl hiss. Basics, SFX, noise, vinyl crackle. Put it in that first one. I've gone ahead in the mix and I've taken some of those lows out. I'm keeping it simple this week. I've got a drum break from Marlo Diggs. Here it goes. I kind of just took the very beginning part and hit stretch. And then I put it just before that kick drum there. 2 bars. Here's what it sounds like. And here's like a little variation of that same drum break. Except I've cut out that last kick. If you hear it here, it has this extra kick. There's that extra one. So here's one without that extra kick. So it kind of gives it a little like start-stop feel to it. Nice. And my last few videos, I haven't been messing with the mixer function, and that's not necessarily like for any one type of reason, except that it just takes more time. I could spend just as much time in the mixer as I can like making beats, and I don't particularly like getting super like in depth like that unless it's gonna be like a real release or something like that. But for now, let's keep it simple with the basic effects. Before we do this, you want to make sure that your levels are right and the beat itself sounds how you want it to sound before you try to add some extra sauce to it. So this sounds good to me. If anything, the drums are a little low. Just gonna turn them up a bit. And I'm going to just boost the bass on them a touch. And then on the sample, you know, the sample actually I will put on the mixer. Highlight all of them, hit bus A, just because I need that bass to kind of shine a bit. So they're all on bus A now. I added EQ, and I'm just going to bump up the low end here. Make it a little smaller to target specifically right there. All right, I think this segment is missing the vinyl hiss. Where is that? Let's go here. Let's draw it in. Let's draw that in. Little digital warmth in an artificial world. Let's go back to mixer or whatever the effects. Compressor up. Filter down a little bit. You can hear that bass shining a little bit more. Crush. Yes. Reverb. Oh, I don't know what happened. It just glitched out. A little reverb. Too much vibrato, but let's dial it back. Honestly, I'm gonna add my tag on this, and I think that it's a wrap. Take another sip of coffee. Thank you for watching to everybody. Thank you for listening. My name is Bird Boss, and until next time, there's nothing left to do but hit play. Peace.
What'd you tell me when you came in here?
I know what I said.
You made me promise to cut you off after 1 drink, okay? 1 drink, I already served you 2.
I didn't make you promise.
Jackie, what'd he say when he came in here?
He said he promised 1 drink and then he's out.
You're a weak man.
Yeah, I know. That's why I drink it straight. The ice keeps it too